What's going on, friends and family? I'm Dan, and this is
Ellie!
and welcome to another episode of Homeschool Adventures.
Woo!
We're trying to bring the energy because we are tired. It has been a very busy month and a short month. I have never felt like February has been shorter ever.
Yeah.
Because, just the 28 days, definitely felt it this month because we were trying to accomplish a lot of stuff.
Like a ton of stuff.
Like a music video kind of stuff. So this year for 12 films in 12 months, Ellie is doing that project, and it is 12 films in 12 months over this year in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So the first month you did
a silent film.
Second month we have done a
music video about homeschool.
And so Ellie is homeschooled, and for homeschool, because this is Homeschool Adventures, homeschool. Can we say homeschool some more times?
Yeah.
Does it make it feel more homeschooly?
Homeschool.
So we're doing all kinds of projects for homeschool, and some extra learning that we're doing is doing photo and video stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that Ellie actually wants to do as she gets older.
Yep.
She likes the job that I do, which is photo and video. And Ellie particularly, she likes photography, but she really is liking video.
Video's awesome.
She likes the filming part of it and the editing. And this project is allowing her to get more into like how to have a real assignment, how to accomplish those goals, and learning about, the why behind why you use certain lenses,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I learned a ton of different lenses.
So we learned a lot about lenses this month.
Yeah.
Tons about editing. Why we make the cuts and all that
like
stuff.
The color stuff on how you like put all those numbers in there, and then how like change the color and stuff.
Right.
And now I kind of know how to do that with your assistants.
Yeah, and then like the opposite of like cool tones are
warm,
and the opposites of like your green tones are pinks.
You
right?
switched that up. I know it.
And so it's good to learn about color. Mm-hmm. And again, just having a real assignment allows for you to have some just real life learning.
Yeah.
So
I definitely learned more than from you talking.
Right.
And not saying I didn't learn from you.
Yeah.
But also saying that. But it was hard to process it when I couldn't visualize it better.
Right.
It's better when you can visualize it and then actually do it.
And that's just school and learning in general, right?
Yeah.
You can talk about things, but then you can actually do them, and it's a lot more fun to just do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what's been really fun about homeschool, is just being able to take those opportunities to learn something new, right?
Yep.
Like we always talk about. And the flexibility of homeschool is something that really worked for us this month. Mm-hmm. You had this week that, although it was a short month, she had a week off.
A full week off. So
I knew that. And because of that, we were able to kind of plan some sort of surprises during the school week, right?
And some of the surprises were skiing, Disney, with cousins, medieval times with cousins, where you joust and and then you cheer on a team, you eat with your hands, and it's super fun.
But with that in mind, we added those sort of things into a homeschool song that we created with AI.
Yeah.
So little did Ellie know that we were actually going to do some of those events, but I did. So it kind of said, oh yeah, what are some cool things that we could do if we homeschool, right?
Yeah, and then how about let's go to Disney? I'm whoa, you guys actually have time for that? You're making time for that? That's awesome.
But we had already kind of planned that with your Uncle Hefe months ago. So it's just kind of fun. So the flexibility of being able to have that time off, we've definitely noticed that as a family, that moving forward, your brothers are still in public elementary school,
but
and you did
really
full TK to fifth grade elementary school in public school, right? And so just the last 2 years you've been homeschooling, and we're just seeing that the advantage of our whole family potentially being on the same schedule next year will be really cool.
Because we had friends over to film, and the boys
were all homeschoolers.
Yes, but the boys weren't there because they weren't homeschooled, but
they were
needed
actually
them.
Public school, right?
Yeah. So it would have been easier if they would have been there, but I also kind of like being with my friends without my bros. But yeah, it was kind of fun.
But that's been the thing that we kind of even poke fun of. Like, so we wrote this song about homeschooling, and we kind of poke fun of ourselves because, you know, like some people say like homeschoolers are weird and we're not socialized. Lincoln came up with an idea,
like with a report card, all, like English, science, like PE, all that kind of stuff, is all A's. But then social skills is an S.
So yeah, we kind of poked fun of that in the song, and we know that too, that AI is like something that we're going to be doing more of, or using and integrating to things creatively pushing forward. And it was so nice to be able to use AI to create a song about homeschool, because our focus really was making the music video.
Yeah.
And if we had to do the production and make,
like,
you know,
a
song,
like,
yeah,
that would have been hard.
Yeah.
But like I also was like, Dad, let's like let's record it, because like we're gonna use like really talented singers.
We have really talented friends, and they're included in this video, and it's kind of a shame.
It's
like you said,
it's like sad, because like we could have used their voices, and we know we're good.
Yep, they would have been able to pull it off. Yeah. But our focus again was actually making the video.
Yeah,
so
and
you learned a lot, right? You learned a lot about lens choices. We studied a lot of music videos, some from bands like
Beastie Boys. Or Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody specifically.
Yeah, so like we use those specifically because they kind of have iconic looks.
Yeah.
Like the Beastie Boys get like all on your face with wides, right? So this is what kind of lens is this one?
This is a zoom wide, and it's a 1728.
1728, right? So that's it, like a decent wide lens. But to give even more kind of a fun look, what did we use for some of the Beastie Boys type shots?
We used a fisheye, which it has like a round thing over here. So then when you look at it, it's like turned, and it's like, oh man, if you would. And it's like,
it's a line from a song.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
And then also like, so it was cool to be able to pull that look off in the video. But then another very recognizable like music video scene is from Bohemian Rhapsody with the band Queen.
Yeah.
And so we recreated that. But for that, we're not going to use a wide. What would we use more?
We were planning to use the 40 mil, but there's showing too much space of our garage, and we wanted more of the black tarp. So we picked a 85 instead, and then we put it on the camera, we tightened it up, and then it wouldn't show the background, so it was cool, and it was better.
So because those longer range lenses, that the 85 does a little bit more compression.
Yeah, and it zoomed in a little bit more.
So it's not even just that, it's also like it brings in the background a little bit more. So then we were able to only show the black background that we wanted to see, and not other parts of our garage, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned about lens choice. Ellie learned about like all the cuts in the edits using Final Cut, and just like the reason why we cut. And you kind of even added some, like you tested a lot of different filters.
Yep.
You know, coloring.
And like you even made
transitions.
You made a separate folder called Ellie's Cut, and you're like, you can like play around with this, and if like you mess something up, then I have like a good photo of it. It was the final one, because like I just did good. Like, yeah, it was fun.
She just did good.
Yeah.
But it was good, yeah. So like Ellie was actually able to, you know, go in there, and like she's saying, like it kind of gave her a general cut of what the video could look like, but then she went in there and made her own, just cuts and transitions and
like
all kinds of things.
Haze, like
move things around, right? Yeah,
like stuff that needed to be there, but we didn't put them there yet.
Yeah.
So
it was cool. It was a lot of learning. Again, the advantage of homeschooling, being able to be on the road when an unexpected family funeral happened, of your great uncle, right? Who lived a very legendary life. He was a really cool, he's like our real life cowboy uncle.
Yeah, and it was really cool.
It was cool to celebrate him because he lived a really awesome life. And we'd seen like cool rodeo photos of him before, but we got to see some of him at like the Houston Astrodome.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of things, and didn't know like all these stories. And there were so many like real life cowboys at the funeral too. And they were sharing fun stories about him, and your cousins that are his granddaughters who are doing a year out in Germany. They were in town, and you got to make just like a fun video with them, right?
Yeah. Because like we both like making videos, and it's just like they're gonna be the only kids there.
Right.
There's like no other kids.
Right.
Like I looked around and I'm like, old people, old people, old people, old people.
Really?
Okay. But like I couldn't see any younger kids. So
it's very good that you were there.
I think it was good that I was there. And I made a fun movie with them.
But on the way there, on this like long 12+ hour drive,
yeah.
you were able to get your homeschooling done, right?
Yes.
Not the funnest thing in the world, but also very advantageous to be able to do that on the road. And
like the thing about homeschool is like you can go on the road. Go somewhere different. Like we can go to Australia and
technically
and do homeschool, but also not technically. But yes.
So are you trying to project a project you want to do? So yeah, that's definitely some advantages of homeschool. We really felt that this month, and are definitely pushing towards having the whole family do that next year, so we're all on the same schedule. And that'll make things like this, like Homeschool Adventures, a lot more fun, because then I can maybe help you guys produce this stuff more and let you guys have more of
control,
the controls,
like because right now you're running it more. That's because to be safe.
Trying to help you out.
And you're trying to be safe with us because we're kids and
so
we want to learn it. Yeah, we learn it. And I've been learning a little bit. And like it'll be fun because like we're bringing in different talents. Because right now it's like a mom and a dad and a daughter. But like it's awesome that we're doing this. Yeah. But it's like also cool if like we have like siblings along with it.
And we're also having to do it more simply because I can't be behind the camera helping you guys run this, versus like if you and your brothers are bringing the creativity to, that I can kind of help maybe produce more instead of just trying to like, hey, let's get this all done or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. We've learned a lot through just doing this method, getting used to talking to camera, which is very useful moving forward, Yeah. A lot of people are going to have that skill. So that's something that you've definitely developed.
Yeah.
Right?
And it would just be fun to bring in more creative talents with my bros because they have like so many creative talents. Like Lincoln, he can draw really well. Tyson, he's really good at sports. He's also really good at drawing. And he's just a good actor.
And memorizing lines and things.
Because he was Linus and he did awesome.
He did.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a fun month. We've got another, 12 films project we're going to be taking on this month.
Yeah, we're struggling with that one, but we're going to get through.
It's day one. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
But definitely the hardest part is that we really enjoyed making this music video this last month and trying to match that level and making. You were saying you want the level.
I want to keep it going up. Like, I want to get better and better and better and better.
Which is great.
Yeah, because awesome. I'm learning more edits and more just, like, different ways to do something because you're a pro in Final Cut.
Oh, thanks.
Well, from my point of view, you're pretty good at it, so...
But, yeah, so we're going to get you there because one day I'm going to work for this lady.
And then I had to pay him.
He's not paying me, but...
She's not paying me to do the classes either, so, it'll work out.
Okay,
it'll work out.
I'll pay you for all my diapers, okay?
And for using my equipment.
True.
The rentals alone, I don't think you can afford.
Can the rentals be $5?
How about free?
Ooh.
So,
made a deal on camera.
Oh, now it's on camera. We have proof. But just remember, every day is a school day if
you take a chance to learn something new.
And hope you guys have a great month. Please check out Ironwing Films so you can keep up with 12 films in 12 months.
And subscribe. To keep up with 12 films.
And you can subscribe here also for Homeschool Adventures.
Yep.
And lots to show you guys over the next few months.
Hope
you have a good one.
Bye.